Hello friends, beautiful beings and free spirits. I am Yogini Claudia, life coach and yoga teacher in Dallas, Texas. I believe that nutrition is as important as mental health to become better human beings. In this video, I'm gonna tell you all the herbs that I'm taking right now to help with my health. The first company that creates herbal supplements that is very trustworthy and well known is called the Himalaya Drug Company, and they have been operating since the 1930s. This is the label of some of the herbs that I buy. They are based in Bangalore, India, the headquarters, and they distribute herbal medicine and herbal supplements throughout the world. Is one of the most well-known and respected companies. The other one is Banyan Botanicals, and I don't have right now a bottle from Banyan Botanicals. Another company where I have bought herbal supplements is AGN, and AGN is a Ayurvedic company in Netherlands. Some herbs that I bought last time I was in India, they have Ayurvedic clinics in India in 3 locations. I have been there taking courses. I started as a student and they became an associate with them. Let's do a very quick review of what is Ayurveda. I have a few videos on my channel about Ayurveda. Ayurveda is the natural system of medicine in India. It is as old as 3,000 years or more. Ayurveda means the science of life, and it treats a series of conditions and illnesses with natural medicine on herbs. It's believed to have very little secondary effects. I studied Ayurveda 2 basic trainings, and I read a lot about it because I use the herbs myself. As you know, in my life coaching practice, I also strongly believe that to become better in your mental health, you have to become better with your nutrition and your lifestyle. We are connected. There is a mind-body connection, and without a healthy body, it's very difficult to have a healthy mind, and vice versa. That's why I wanted to enhance my life coaching practice with Ayurveda training, and I became a counselor. So I am going to be giving you this advice based on my training as an Ayurvedic counselor and my own experience taking those herbs. Let's start with the first one that I think is wonderful. Ashwaganda, I buy it from the Himalaya company, provides energy and it helps with hormonal balances. It balances the adrenal system. The adrenal glands are placed on top of the kidneys. They are like little triangles. For whatever reason, over the years, these glands can become lazy or imbalanced. So I have been taking ashwagandha for several years, for many years, and it's great. Ashwagandha is called the Indian ginseng because it provides a lot of energy and boosts the immune system. It is one of the traditional Ayurvedic medicines in India. It is also said that ashwagandha helps with blood pressure and to stabilize the metabolism and regulate stress. So in doing my research on these herbs, I also consulted with WebMD. WebMD is a great source for health advice online. They say that potential side effects of ashwagandha can be vomiting, upset stomach, or diarrhea, and they don't recommend these herbs, any of these herbs that I'm going to talk to you about. They don't recommend them for pregnant women, breastfeeding, and for people who have underlying dangerous conditions like cancer or blood problems or heart conditions. In my experience, I never had upset stomach or diarrhea or vomiting with any of those herbs. WebMD also cautions with taking it for too long term. And for some of these herbs, they say that 12 weeks is a long term, that we should stop after 12 weeks. But let me tell you, There is a lot of interest behind pharmaceuticals in the United States. It's one of the largest industries, so I don't trust everything I read. I prefer to experience on my own. And on my own, I have experienced just wonderful results with these herbs and with ashwagandha. But I always encourage you to consult with your doctor before taking any herbs, just to make sure your doctor agrees with your treatment and whatever else you're taking, and do your own research. Okay, so the next herb that I have been taking is Shatavari. And Shatavari, also from Himalaya company. I'm not getting any payment from Himalaya company. Obviously, my channel is very small, but I just love it, and I'm just talking to it from experience. Shatavari is called the female tonic because it's for the female reproductive system. It helps reduce painful menstrual cycles, migraines caused by menstrual cycles. It regulates the hormones and reduces stress. Shatavari is recommended for all ages because we women go through a lot of hormonal changes throughout our lives. This Shatavari claims to be a tonic to support women throughout these changes throughout the lifetime. I never had painful menstrual cycles. My cycles were always regular and normal. Maybe some discomfort, but nothing severe. For a period of time, for some reason, I started having more painful menstrual cycles, and I never take medicine. I try to avoid any pharmaceuticals. I try to manage my pain with natural resources, but occasionally I will take painkillers. But I decided to try Shatavari as a management for hormonal cycles and menstrual cycles. And I did. I started taking Shatavari, and after 3 months, my cramps went away completely after 3 months, in my own experience. So one thing I need to tell you is that I was taking Ashwaganda and Shatavari at the same time. Ashwaganda is the first herb that I was talking about, which also helps with hormone regulation and adrenal function. So I am not sure if my menstrual cramps went away because of ashwagandha or Shatavari or both. It's probably both, but I attribute it more to Shatavari because this is the herb that is more for menstrual conditions, for menstrual cycle. So that's wonderful. It went away, my cramps, and it lasted for several years. But unfortunately, the menstrual cramps returned recently. And again, it's hormonal changes, but I'm managing well. I keep taking Shatavari, and I think it helps anyway. Even with the energy, it has a cooling effect, and it helps the digestive system. So there you go. Shatavari also gives vitality and strength. Also promotes healthy energy levels, supports the immune system, and it's a natural high antioxidant. I looked on WebMD for any side effects, and there was no mention at all of Shatavari. Bacopa also, I have this one from the Himalaya company. Bacopa is considered the brain tonic. There is some evidence that Bacopa helps with chemicals that support the brain functions. So it balances chemicals in the brain. It helps with memory, with focus and clarity of thought. It has been used for the treatment of Alzheimer's patients. I didn't go as far as researching the success of studies for patients with Alzheimer taking Bacopa as an herbal supplement, so I don't know how effective it is, but WebMD mentions it on their website as being used for that. I have been taking it for less than 10 years, maybe for the past 4 years or 5. I started taking it because when I started studying my master's degree, right now I'm in my last year of a master's in clinical mental health, it was a lot of effort that I had to put in for classes and papers and exams. So I needed to boost my energy and reinforce my body with strength and vitality and also mental clarity. So when I researched, I found Bacopa. It's great for those brain functions, mind clarity. And I also found Dr. Vasant Lad. He is the director and main Ayurvedic doctor at the Ayurvedic Institute in New Mexico. Anyway, so Dr. Vasant Lad uses 1/3 teaspoon of Bacopa powder, 1/3 teaspoon of licorice powder, 1/3 teaspoon of Shankapushpi powder. Yes, and 1 teaspoon of honey, optional, for strength, for clarity of mind, and to help with focus and concentration. So if you're a student and you're watching, maybe you want to use this recipe and see how it works for you. Some of the side effects that I found that WebMD says that Bacopa can have is that it can increase bowel movements and stomach cramps, nausea, dry mouth, and fatigue. They recommend that you should not take it for more than 12 weeks. You should experiment for yourself. Listen to your body, what your body needs. Any side effects that you're feeling, just lower the doses or suspend it for a few days or weeks, see how your body reacts. You are your best teacher. Your body is your best teacher. Your body talks to you energetically and symptomatically. What I do is that I take an entire bottle of these, they may last a few months, and then I stop for 2 weeks and I let my system clean of the herbs, and then I take them again. One of the secrets of Ayurvedic medicine is that combining different herbs, it makes the formula more powerful. Okay, so let's go to the next herb that I want to share with you. A wonderful, wonderful herb. This is Amla, and Amla, I also bought it from the Himalaya company. Amla is a fruit, it grows in India, and it literally means sour. So it's a fruit that is sour, but taken in capsules, and you don't even taste it, and it almost doesn't smell. So the capsules are like that. Almost all of these are like this. And Amla is very good. It's a super antioxidant. Amla is also called Amalaki. It contains a lot of vitamin C. They say that a capsule of Amla or 2 has more vitamin C than 1 orange, 20 times more vitamin C than 1 orange. Amla is one of the 3 fruits contained in Triphala. Triphala is one of the herbs that I started taking many years ago. I was introduced actually to Ayurveda through that herb, through Triphala, and it changed my life. I don't have it here with me right now to show you the bottle. It is 3 fruits combined. It's an Ayurvedic formula. It's one of the traditional Ayurvedic formulas used in India. It is also one of the main ingredients of a wonderful, wonderful jam that I take that is called Chyawanprash. And Chyawanprash is another supplement that I have been taking for several years, and it's a little sugary. I have to warn you, I don't take sugar at all. I think sugar is horrible for you. I avoid it. If I want to sweeten my drinks or food, I use honey, Manuka honey especially. Manuka honey is a little pricey, but it's totally worth it. It has a high content of pollen units, and that is what makes it more nutritious than any other honey. Chyawanprash has cane sugar. That's the only thing I don't like. I hope they make this with Manuka honey if possible. I think I'm gonna write Himalayan company to suggest that. Chyawanprash is considered a super food for energy and well-being and immune support. Ghee is purified butter, clarified butter from cow, is used in India widely for a variety of dishes and medicinal herbs. The main ingredient in here is ghee. It has cinnamon, it has grape, It has a lot of flowers and roots and seeds, a lot of them. It's a long list. It has like a jelly consistency and it doesn't look very attractive, but I actually take this on my trips. If I'm gonna do a long trip overseas, I like to take this. I take a spoon or 2 or 3 of these and I'm happy, and it's good for you. Amla is a great fruit that is provided in the form of capsules, and it has a lot of not only health benefits, but it's also great for beauty. It is a natural antioxidant. It has anti-inflammatory properties, promotes healthy eyes, skin, and nails. It has a cooling effect and nourishes and tones the muscles and the organs. And something very interesting that I found is that it balances acne and it produces ojas. In Ayurveda, Agni is the name for the digestive fire. And when we have a strong digestive fire, is the energy, the life force that helps digest the food in a proper way. And you know, we are where we eat and we are where we digest. Amla is the Ayurvedic medicine for that. I also said that it builds ojas. So ojas in Ayurveda is the vitality within us, is what makes people look youthful and have a glow, like a shiny glow in their skin or their hair or even their eyes. And let me tell you something about that, because of course we want to look beautiful and young, but I am an advocate for women to know how to grow older with dignity and with joy. In my personal experience, I don't take herbal medicines to look younger. Looking younger is a side effect of being healthy and being happy. Because when you're healthy in your body and your mind, you're going to be happy, and happiness is the best beauty secret. Women have tremendous pressure to look perfect, to look flawless, to have no wrinkles, and to look young forever. And that is impossible. I suggest that you let nature take its course and welcome every stage in your life with joy and with respect and with dignity. True beauty is inner beauty, the inner beauty that comes from your soul, from within. I also take a lot of superfoods like matcha powder, and I make juices with flax seeds and goji berries and spirulina, maca powder, moringa. Anyway, that's my advice to you. That's all, friends. Thank you for watching. As always, stay healthy, take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next video.